Are you looking for fall off the bone, juicy ribs that will impress your friends? The secret is the 3-2-1 method. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how to perfect it. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how long to smoke pork ribs at 225 degrees Fahrenheit. And I'll share all my tips for getting them just right. Let's get started. Today, I'm using a charcoal smoker, but you can use any grill or smoker that you have. And it's always smart to prep your tools ahead of time. Today, you're going to need tongs, foil, and a cutting board, and a thermometer. When choosing ribs, baby backs or spare ribs both work great. I like baby backs for their tenderness and their flavor. Spare ribs, they're a little bit thicker and take a little bit longer, and I'll explain a little bit later about that. Now, prepping the ribs, one step that you don't want to skip is removing the membrane. It's a thin, tough layer that's on the back of the ribs. It's not harmful, but it does ruin the texture, and it blocks the flavor, and it keeps them from getting extra tender. To remove it, all you have to do is bend the ribs in the center. Then you're going to want to slide a knife under the membrane and then find a flap and pull it gently. Try to get it all in one go. Use a paper towel if it's too slippery and to grab it easily. Now for seasoning, use a rub that's sweet. It has a little bit of heat. I'll share my custom blend in the description. And a little pro tip here is always pat your ribs dry before seasoning. It helps the rub stick better. And here's a little bonus tip. Let the rub rest for about 15 minutes before cooking. Now, the first phase of smoking is that you're going to set your smoker to 225 degrees Fahrenheit. That's the sweet spot. Smoke the ribs for about 3 hours, low and slow. Baby back ribs take about 4 to 5 hours total, and spare ribs, they go for about 5 to 6 hours total. Wonder how long to smoke per pound? It's about 1.5 to 2 hours per pound. But remember, rib time depends more on the thickness and fat than the pure weight of the rib. That's why the 3-2-1 method works like a charm. And when it comes to wood selection, use hickory, apple, or cherry wood. Hickory is bold and it has a classic barbecue flavor. Apple is sweet, it's fruity, and it's light. And cherry adds color and a sweet balanced note. And then you can mix them up for a deeper flavor. You're going to want to monitor your progress, so use a thermometer and watch your smoker's temperature carefully. No smoker? No problem. Use a grill with a smoke tube for flavor. Hey, and if you're new to barbecue, grab my free guide. Drop 100 in the comments and I'll send it your way. It's packed full of meats and veggies and is perfect for getting started. Now we're on to the second phase, braising. After about 3 hours, wrap your ribs tightly in foil. This locks it in moisture and helps the ribs get really, really tender. You're going to add some apple juice, butter, and brown sugar to the foil wrap. Apple juice equals tang, butter equals rich flavor, and brown sugar equals caramelized sticky ribs. And a bonus tip here is add a little bit of vinegar or cayenne for an extra flavor kick. Now smoke for about 2 hours at 225 degrees Fahrenheit. This is the braising phase, and it's going to get everything super tender. Now the final phase is grilling and saucing. Unwrap your ribs carefully. There's going to be some hot steam that's going to rush out here. And then put the ribs back on the grill for the final graze. You're going to apply your favorite barbecue sauce in a thin, even layer. Tangy or sweet, whatever you love. Then you're going to let them cook for about 1 more hour to finish. And when it comes for testing for doneness, do the bend test. Lift with tongs gently and see if they bend easily. If they crack, they're done perfectly. And if they're super tender, you're going to see them fall apart. Let them rest for about 10 minutes before slicing. Now it's time for the final reveal. Look at these juicy, perfect ribs. You can see the smoke ring and they're glistening. And let's move on to the taste test. And then you have incredible flavor and they're tender and they're full of juicy goodness. And if you got leftovers, wrap them up and store them in the fridge. To reheat, wrap in the foil and use the oven. Now you know exactly how long to smoke ribs at 225 degrees Fahrenheit and how to nail the 3-2-1 method perfectly. But hey, if you want to try another technique, check out this video right here where I smoke ribs in a vertical barrel smoker. These ribs come out phenomenal every single time. I'll see you there.